Before the first sunrise, before earth turned in space, before man drew breath, there was only heaven, a realm of light filled with music, worship, and glory. And among the countless angels who sang before the throne, one shined brighter than all. His name was Lucifer, the morning star, the most radiant being ever created. He was perfection, clothed in brilliance. His voice carried the sound of worship across eternity. He walked in the midst of fire, his body adorned with every precious stone, sapphire, emerald, diamond, and gold. He was beauty, wisdom, and power embodied, God's masterpiece among angels. Lucifer was not a villain then. He was the guardian of God's presence, anointed to protect the throne of the Almighty. When angels sang, he conducted the symphony. When light moved, he reflected its glory. He was not the source of beauty, he was the reflection of it. And that was his greatest honor, until the reflection forgot its source. In the stillness of heaven, a shadow began to form, not around Lucifer, but within him. He looked upon his splendor, and for the first time, admiration turned to envy. He saw his own light and whispered, "Why should I serve when I could reign?" And that single thought, that subtle spark of pride, became the first sin in all creation. Ezekiel says his heart was lifted up because of his beauty. Isaiah records his cry, "I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will be like the Most High." Those words "I will" echoed across heaven like thunder, and heaven trembled, because perfection had turned against its creator. Lucifer's pride spread like fire. A third of heaven's angels listened to his voice, the same voice that once led them in worship, now leading them into war. The archangel Michael rose against him, and the harmony of heaven shattered. Lightning flashed, wings clashed. The universe itself seemed to hold its breath. Then, a voice like rushing waters thundered from the throne, "No one shall share my glory." And just like that, the morning star fell. Lucifer fell not because God took away his beauty, but because pride took away his purpose. He fell from light into darkness, from worship to wrath, from guardian to enemy. He became Satan the accuser, the deceiver, the one who still whispers the same lie that destroyed him. You can be like God. And in the Garden of Eden, that lie passed from angel to man. The same pride that ruined heaven now seeks to rule earth. Lucifer's tragedy was never about power. It was about worship. He wanted what only God deserved, and in reaching for the throne, he lost everything. What once made him radiant humility, obedience, love, was replaced by jealousy, hatred, and deceit. Pride turned heaven's brightest light into the darkest heart in creation. The story isn't over. Revelation says a day is coming when the enemy will be cast into the lake of fire forever, and the glory of God will fill the heavens once again. The one who said, "I will rise," will finally bow before the one who said, "I am." Lucifer's fall isn't just history. It's a warning, because pride still whispers. It hides in success, in talent, in beauty, in the quiet thought that says, "I don't need God." But the same God who casts down the proud lifts up the humble. The same light that Lucifer rejected still shines for those who choose surrender. Because real glory doesn't come from rising above others. It comes from kneeling before God. Lucifer fell when he said, "I will." Heaven opened when Jesus said, "Thy will be done." Two voices, two choices, two destinies. The story of Lucifer isn't just about an angel's fall. It's about the danger of forgetting who the light truly belongs to. Because pride destroys, but humility restores. and only one light, the light of Christ, will shine forever.